this is how you get into the Pathways learning experience from the Toastmasters.org website. As you can see at the top, I have already logged in to the website. If you have not, there will be a login button here at the top that you will be able to select and put in your login credentials. Please make sure before you go any further that it does show your name at the top of the screen, indicating that you are already logged in. You will navigate over to the Pathways drop-down on the main website of the Toastmasters.org website, giving you some different options. Most of these options you actually don't need to pay too much attention to unless they're of particular interest to you to go directly somewhere. For example, taking the assessment or learning just about Pathways in general, or if you need some accessible materials. But going here to Basecamp actually takes you to one of the main pages where you can do almost anything you need to do. What I mean by that is, as you can see, once you click on that link on the left-hand side, it gives you the option of going to the path selection, where you pick which of the 10 paths interests you. In the center of your console gives you access to the Basecamp, which is where Pathways is actually housed. And finally, on the right-hand side, you can access the Navigator, which is more or less a guide through the Pathways learning experience. Now, you can actually order the guide in hard copy as well by contacting supply orders at Toastmasters.org. There's a small charge for it. I seem to remember it's around $5, but you can easily access this as a PDF on your computer at home. I do recommend, though, a club consider getting one or two of these navigators in print just for their club to circulate around in case somebody prefers to read it in hard copy. So let's focus there on the middle. You can log in as a member, as you can see, and in this case there's also a Basecamp manager. You will only see this if you are a club president, vice president education, or a secretary. The login as a member option is available when you're a member of one club. If you have multiple clubs, you will see a drop down and then you choose which club you want to log in as a member of. So simply click on, in this case we're going to go as a member, and you'll notice you transition from the Toastmasters.org website to, at the top there we can see Toastmasters.csod.com. It's the cornerstone on-demand software here on out that you're utilizing to engage in the Pathways experience. You'll see a number of boxes here that you can click on. At the top there, we also have some red items. There's a tour option. You have a profile, settings. So there's a lot of different things you can navigate through, which is sometimes why it's a little bit overwhelming at first when you log in. And then you also have your transcript. So what path you've selected will be here, as well as, once again, access to the navigator. And finally, you can also go back to the Pathways start page on the Toastmasters.org website with a click on the bottom. So it bounces you back to the Toastmasters.org site. Watch the other videos to learn what's in each one of those boxes.